Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, and it's going to be on there exclusively and forever. And we gonna talk about how the Portland Trailblazers beat the Sacramento Kings 98-93. The Kings are 6-22 and 3-9 at home. The Blazers are 12-16, 7-10 on the road. Portland 28-26. They won the first quarter. They also won the second quarter 19-18. Both teams scored 25 points in the third quarter, and then Portland beat them 26-24 in the fourth. And they was able to win this game barely by 5 points, but a win is a win, and you play the game to win, so it makes sense for them to be happy about it. Tamani Kamara, 37 minutes, 15 points, 5 of 14 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 turnovers, 4 steals, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +9 in plus minus. He took some good looks. He took some rush looks. But he ended up having a good game. He ended up getting a lot of opportunities when he got the steals, and he made them happen. So you have to love that. Chris Murray, the only starter to not get in double figures in points. He finished with 9. He played 36 minutes. He went 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. It is funny seeing Keegan and Chris both be starters in this game and going at each other. But he had 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 personal fouls, and he was a +13 and plus minus. They didn't get a lot out of him, but he still was able to score. He still was able to help in some areas, so you have to be happy with that. Denny Avdia, 40 minutes for him. He played the most minutes on the team. He ended up scoring the most points on the team with 24. He also took 18 shots in this one and only made 6. And he also went 3 of 9 from 3. That's basically half the shots that he made. But the reason why he scored a lot is because he went 9 of 10 from the free throw line. He's hard to just keep in front of you, and he's very strong. And he doesn't have no problem blowing past you after that and going for a finish or being fouled before he even gets to the finish. He has 7 rebounds and 11 assists since he can break down the defense easy, and he usually starts at the top of the key. He knows when to pass the ball, and he knows when to get rid of it if he collapses the defense. Not only that, he did have 5 turnovers to go with them 11 assists and a steal. He also had 5 personal fouls and was a +16 and plus minus. Donovan Clingan was big for them because he killed them on the boards. The King, to be honest, 14 points, 14 boards in 30 minutes. He was 6 or 7 from the field. He did make a 3, and the rest he was finishing around the rim, besides going 1 to 3 from the free throw line. 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a +13 and plus minus. Shaden Sharp, 34 minutes, 23 points, 10 of 19 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 turnovers, 2 steals, and he had 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +17 in plus minus. He was a bucket. The fadeaway, the pull ups, the drives, he had it all going. In this one, the worst part of his game was the turnovers. Other than that, he did a good job scoring the basketball, and that's what he's out there to do. Robert Williams, 18 minutes. He had 10 points and 9 rebounds. He's a master at getting boards. He just knows how to use his body. He knows how to position himself, and he knows how to come in at the right time to get the offensive ones too. But he also had 10 points and 9 boards, going 4 or 5 from the field and 2 or 2 from the free throw line. He also had an assist, a turnover, 2 steals, and a block. And he also had 2 personal fouls and was a -6 and plus minus with 3 offensive rebounds. Reith, he finished with 4 minutes, and he was a guy that only missed 1 shot. And that was the only shot that he had, so he finished scoreless. And he also went -4 and plus minus. He only played 4 minutes. He couldn't really do much anyway. Caleb Love played 9 minutes. He scored 2 points because he went 1 of 5 from the field. He also missed his only 3, and he had 1 personal foul and was a -13 and plus minus. City, 24 minutes, the most off the bench, but he went 0 of 5 from the field and missed every 3, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, but he went 1 of 2 from the free throw line and had 1 point, 3 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -15 and plus minus for him. And then Rupert, he only had played 8 minutes, and he didn't do anything at all. And he was a -5 and plus minus. They had a lot of guys that's banged up and injured with serious ones. Other than that, They shot 35 of 81, 43% from the field, 11 to 31, 35% from three, 17 to 25, 66% from the free throw line, 46 rebounds, 18 assists, 20 turnovers, 12 steals, 3 blocks, 10 offensive rebounds, 20 personal fouls. And then the Sacramento Kings ended up playing a game where they could have won it. They made a good run. Gave it good effort, but they just couldn't make the shots when it mattered most, even if it was wide open in this one. And, the thing about it is, man, they really did make things happen defensively too, but they just was bad, when it came to stepping up when it mattered most. Precious Achua, 10 minutes, he only had 2 points. He went 0 of 6 from the field and 0 of 1 from 3 and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds. They all was offensive in the personal foul. He was a minus 18. It was a bad game from him. But he did score and he tried to help on the boards, but it just wasn't enough in those 10 minutes. Keegan Murray, 40 minutes, 15 points. He went 7 of 19 from the field, and he also missed every three. He went 0 of 6 there, and he also was 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a -2 and plus minus. Man, he tried out there. They needed more offense from him, and he tried to give it to him. And it wasn't a bad game from him. It just they needed some of them threes to go down too. And then Renaud, he played 31 minutes. He was quick and fast, especially around the rim. He finished with 17 points and went 7 to 13 from the field and 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He also had 11 rebounds, 1 assist, and 5 turnovers. He also had a steal in the block, 6 offensive rebounds, and 3 personal fouls, and was a -23 and plus minus. Russell Westbrook missed some open threes, but that wasn't it. He went 0 of 5 from 3 for the whole game. He also went 2 of 10 from the field and only scored 7 points in 30 minutes. He also went 3 of 6 from the free throw line. The best part about it is he helped in other ways. Grabbed 8 boards and he also had 7 assists. He only had 1 turnover in this game and also was able to get 4 steals, 1 offensive rebound, and only had 3 personal fouls. But he did finish as a -21 in this one. DeMar DeRozan, he didn't really have it going either. He played 35 minutes. He had 15 points, which is still respectable, but he went 5 of 12 from the field and 1 of 6 from 3, and he also went 4 or 5 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds and only 1 assist, but he had a turnover, and other than that, he had 5 steals, which was good enough to keep him in the game sometimes. He also was a -5 and plus minus. Russell Westbrook missed 2 crucial threes that could have changed the whole outcome of the game, but wasn't meant to be. Dario Saric, 3 minutes, -2 and plus minus. He didn't do anything but that. Dylan ended up playing 21 minutes. He had 4 points. It was 1 of 3 from the field, 2 of 6 on the free throw line. He ended up having 8 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and a steal, and 5 blocks. You don't see that every day. He also had 3 offensive rebounds and a personal foul and was a +18 in plus minus. Dennis Schroeder, 31 minutes, 21 points. That was the most off the bench. He also had 6 of 13 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. And he also had 5 boards, 6 assists, 4 turnovers, and a steal. 3 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +15 in plus minus. He made some shots when it mattered, but he had a good game. They needed all the points that he gave them and all the shots that he was able to generate for himself and for the team. And then Keon Ellis, he went scoreless. He only played 10 minutes. He didn't do anything at all but be +2 and plus minus, and he just got 3 personal fouls, and that was it for the Kings. And then Nick Clifford, he helped 29 minutes. That was the second most off the bench. He finished with the 12 points and was 5 of 11 from the field and 2 of 6 from 3. He had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and he also had 2 personal fouls and finished as a +11 in plus minus. And then you look at the comparison, the Kings shot 33 of 87, 38% from the field. They took 6 more shots than the Blazers. Like I said, they shot 35 of 81, 43%, so they shot a better percentage but took less shots. And then the Kings went 6 of 31, 19% from 3, and the Blazers was able to go 11 of 31, 35%. They really beat them in that category. Both teams shot 68% from the free throw line, but the Kings had 4 more rebounds, 50 to 46. Both teams had 18 assists. The Kings had 15 turnovers while the Blazers had 20. That's 5 less. They had 14 steals compared to the 12 of the Blazers, 6 blocks compared to the 3 of the Blazers, 18 offensive rebounds while the Blazers had 10, 32 defensive rebounds, the Blazers had 36, and then 19 personal fouls while the Blazers had 20. Close game, could have went either way, but the Kings just couldn't put the ball in the basket, man. Just that simple. They had the steals, they had the chances, they had the opportunity, they had good looks. They just couldn't make the shots that mattered when it mattered. And the Blazers was able to do that, and they was able to make things happen too defensively, and it put them in a good situation to be able to win it. And then they got it done. Both teams scored under 100 points, and this one was a sloppy game sometimes, was a forced game sometimes, but somebody had to win it. That's how the game goes, and I think the Blazers not complaining. They came and get the win. They got it done. So it's just about going to the next game and try to get it done again. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this, but about various other topics and other things that comes with the basketball territory in the NBA too, of loving the game and talking about it. Other than that, I also got over 4,000 plus videos on my channel that you can watch right now. Enjoying this all for free. Plus, I do breakdowns of legends, current legends, rookies, and other future stars, and also do mock draft and draft coverage. Not only that, I also try to make videos every single day throughout the day to give y'all something to look forward to, something to watch when it comes to NBA and basketball content. Other than that, thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for showing love. Thanks for showing respect. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for showing appreciation for the content and what it is and enjoying it for that. And not only that, all I can say is y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis. And that's all I can hope for. And hopefully y'all are looking forward to it too. Peace.